know that you have more wins than anyone on Christmas?
Well, yeah, because social media. I don't know that, but social media tell me so.
What do you? I mean, what do you make of that? What does it mean to you?
I played a lot on Christmas. You know, I played 12 games on Christmas. This will be my 12, right? This will be my 13th and my 15th season. So I've been on some pretty good teams, some marquee teams. I've been a player at times where, you know, they felt that should be on Christmas. So just blessed to be playing that many games on this day. And that's it. And I've won a lot on that day. So it's been fun. It's been cool.
And also, you and LeBron have the exact same amount of points and assists on Christmas.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
after last year game, after we played, I sent them. Actually, I seen it last year after the game. I actually sent it to him, and we both was like, "Yo, that's crazy!" Like the exact same points and assists is crazy. So that's it will definitely change this year, but it's been fun.
I mean, you've been through so much, you know, in your career, Christmas, finals, all that. Are you looking forward to seeing what this Cavs-Warriors rivalry is like? This is your first go at it.
I mean, I would definitely like to look forward to seeing what it's like, and hopefully I would be able to see that in June. That'd be what it's really like, you know. And I know everybody, you know, don't believe players. You shouldn't, probably, when they say, "Oh, it's just another game," because it is just another game, but it's one of the best teams in the league. So you get up for the better teams in the league, but it's not going to show the rivalry in a sense, you know, as much, especially when everyone's not playing from neither team. So, but I will enjoy playing in this environment, you know, on Christmas versus this team in their building, which they got one of the biggest fan bases, you know, in the world, and it's going to be a great environment to play in.
When Cleveland came down to Miami to play on Christmas 2014, there was a lot of made of what you and LeBron spoke about after the game, and people were trying to decipher what was said, and you know, I think the ultimate translation was something like, "Oh, we're going to do some big things down the line." And at that point, did you ever envision playing with him again?
No. After he left Miami after those 4 years, I thought that was it from a teammate standpoint, and you just never know where the road gonna take you, you know. So I never envisioned going to Chicago. I never envisioned going from Chicago, where they trading Jimmy, to being able to come here. So not at all.
I know you were probably concerned with the Heat at that point, but the Cavs were really struggling LeBron's first year back in Cleveland. Could you sense it weighing on him at all back when you played him?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's my good friend. I talked to him about a lot of things, so I definitely understood that, you know, what was weighing on him. But I also knew that it would take time too. You know, it's nothing. Very rarely, you know, things happen right away, and you know, so you know, from a friend standpoint, giving him that advice and that confidence. From a competitive standpoint, trying to get them when they was down, when they came to Miami, let's get them while they down, and let's get them, you know, because they won't be for long, and you know that.
I know you said the rivalry won't be the same, but don't the Warriors have guys who are like Draymond who will fire it up, you know, even if it's not playoff caliber?
No, man, not from a rivalry standpoint, just from that's Draymond every game. It doesn't matter. That's the way he plays. You know, so I don't know. I haven't been a part of it, so I really ain't the one to really speak to what it would mean or what it would be. I'm just more so excited to be a part of this team and play, you know, in this game, in this environment that I've watched, you know, when I could, you know, from afar. So, like I said, the real rivalry moment would be if both teams are lucky enough to meet in June.
Who is that team for you?
Who's that rivalry team for me?
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on who you was playing constantly every year. Like when I first came in the league, it was like Detroit. You know, and then it moved around, you know, to, I guess, Indiana, and he played San Antonio 2 years in a row in the finals. So it just depends on which team you see the most, I guess, and have those battles. So.
Is it hard to be away from home on Christmas?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be away from family. I think I've been away more than I've been at home. Anyway, but I was talking to my wife today about it. You know, it's tough for a lot of people, and you know, when you're on a team like this where you got about 5 wives that's pregnant and everyone got kids, and you're not toting everybody out and around, you know, on the road. So, you know, not a lot of guys are with their families and, you know, things like of that nature. it's definitely tough, but you know, it's a part of the sacrifice that we all, you know, making to play this game and to be good. If you don't want to be a part of the sacrifice, then don't be good. You won't play on Christmas. And not saying every team that's not playing on Christmas ain't good, because I know there's some Toronto stuff out there and all this. I ain't getting into that, so don't take that out of the question.
Speaking of family, when I walked off the plane yesterday, I saw your son was trending on Twitter. For a dunk he had. If you had the slam dunk placard, what would you hold out in the contest?
Like a 4. I don't like it. I mean, I'm proud of him that, you know, he's worked hard to dunk, but I don't like it.
Because it just makes you feel.
I mean, you know, I think the thing is with kids is that, you know, it's cool, it's fun, but my son, it gets picked up by SportsCenter. It puts a bigger bullseye on you, and you know, and I don't know, you know, you're sophomore and you're not even playing that much yet on varsity. Are we ready for that bullseye? And I'm trying to, as a parent, trying to tell him that, like, so I don't like it.
What was his reaction?
Because I get a lot. I mean, obviously he's excited, but I get a lot of people hitting me about it, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of like. I want him to wait a while. You know, I still want him to be a kid, man, and enjoy it. But right now, you know, he's definitely helping himself out by putting it on his social media, because it gets picked up, and it goes all over. It goes viral, and it's like, all right, Zaire Wade, you know, they coming. So I hope he's ready when it happens.
Your thoughts on the defensive effort that you all were able to put forth on the second night of a tough back-to-back?
Yeah, I thought we took the challenge tonight. You know, coming in here and, you know, for one, realizing that we played these guys a couple of nights ago, and then secondly, kind of just knowing that, you know, on back-to-backs we haven't been as, you know, successful as we, you know, may want to be, but tonight we had that in the back of our minds. We wanted to come out and set the tone early. Defensively, we did that, and it seemed like once we set the tone early, we had the momentum throughout the whole game.
You've been just clicking so well these last 10, 12 games.
We're just finding it. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to do and finding it. Everybody's playing their game. Seems like we're not playing as intense yet. Thinking so much out there in the basketball as we were a couple weeks ago. And I think the flow of the game is starting to become better and better for everybody. Guys are starting to be comfortable with, with what's being asked for them, and, you know, kind of just accepting that and just playing basketball at this point.
This isn't the first good defensive team that you've been on. Are there, like, personality similarities with all good defensive teams?
Yes, but I think this team's a little bit more special, from the simple fact that we're a very deep team when it comes to playing defense. I think everybody just we're buying into kind of our schemes and what we work on, what we practice more consistently. Other teams that I've been on, we just had toughness. Like, we were just dogs on some of them other teams that we had a will that we wasn't gonna let a team come in and, you know, our workers, our hustlers, be more physical than us. And I think that the mindsets of some of those teams is very, you know, similar to what we have right now.
Patrick, in that third quarter, I think the starting group went on like an 11-2 run, pushed things out, and then second unit really held down the fort there at the end of the third and start of the fourth. Your thoughts on just how important that stretch was late in the game?
Just overall, just us being physical. Like you said, the first unit did a great job of coming out of halftime, out the gates, running sets, running offense, creating great opportunities for ourselves, and talking and communicating and stops on the defensive end. And when the bench came in, we wanted to keep the momentum. They were playing so well that we didn't want to go backwards. And I thought Ray did a great job of being a great leader out there, running plays, running sets. Us overall doing a great job on the defensive side of the ball, just being disruptive and finishing plays with rebounds and just executing on offense.
Ray put 2 on the ball, and then you were able to attack closeouts and get fouled. How important is that for you to be able to do to just help keep the scoreboard moving?
It's just important to keep the ball moving, finding opportunities for myself and other teammates. If there's two on Ray and I have an open shot, I'll take it. If someone's closing out, I'm going to drive it. If I have a shot, I'm going to shoot it. If not, try to create another opportunity for another teammate, set a screen, and vice versa. That'll continue on until we have a good shot. So just kudos to Coach and Ray for running the right plays that allowed us to create great opportunities on the offensive side.